All right, we're continuing the Sudoku adventure with Ascending Starters by Clover. Now, don't adjust your television sets. Ranks did not lose his hair. I am not Ranks, in case that wasn't obvious. If you don't know who I am Scott Strosall, better known as Scott Strosolves on YouTube and TikTok and all the places. And Ranks will, I'm sure, leave a link to my channel in the description, and even if he wasn't planning to, now he'll have to because I said it, and he couldn't possibly just edit this part out of the video. But I digress. So we're looking at Ascending Starters by Clover, and normal 6x6 Sudoku rules apply, so we need to have, we can't repeat a digit in any row or column or box. It's been a while since I've had to explain Sudoku rules. I haven't done a Sudoku solve for a while. We also have this Ascending Starters thing, which I've never heard of before, so we'll learn this together. Clues outside of the grid are Ascending Starters clues. The values of these clues are determined by starting at the cell closest to the clue and summing digits traveling along that row or column from the direction of the clue for as long as those digits continue increasing. So like from the 8, we start at the cell closest here, we sum the digits as long as they're increasing. Okay, so it says, it gives us an example. So the left, the row 352164 could have a clue of 8. Okay, so if you had, so for the 8 here, let's look at the 8. We could do 3, 5, 2, because it's ascending 3, 5, and then once it goes to 2, it's stopped ascending, it goes down, and so 3, 5. You could also have, okay, and then they're giving an example of 10 from the other side. I got you, yep. All right, so as long as it's going up, you're adding them. Okay. I think I understand the rule. No idea how that works with solving, but I guess we'll see. Ascending sequences may consist of only... Okay, so you can just have... Well, you can't have an 8 in this grid because it's the digits 1 through 6, but otherwise you could just have an 8 there. Okay, well, I'm going to reset the puzzle, and we're going to get to it and see how this goes. So, I suppose the 3s are... Well... I was going to say the 3s are the most limited. The 8 is somewhat limited because, of course, it can't just be an 8. But the 3 has to either be a 3 or a 1 and a 2. So this is definitely a 1, 2, or 3, these here. Now the 4 is either a 4 or... Oh, and if it's 1, 2, it has to be 1, 2. So if this was 1, 2... but this can't be a... Well, this could be a 2, but this would have to be a 4 then. Right? Because you can't do anything plus a 2 to get 4. If this was 1, 2, then it would be 3, 4. Otherwise, this is a 3, in which case this would have to be a 1, and this would still be a 4. Oh, so this one... Right, either this is 1, 2, which makes that a 4, or this is a 3, which makes that a 1, and this is a 4 either way, because 4 has to either be just a 4, or it has to be 1, 3, which means this one then has to be 1, 3, so that's a 3, so this will have to then, so we can't ascend, so it has to go lower, and we can't do a 1, so this is a 2. These are 5 and 6. Okay, so now we've ascended. This one has to be lower, so it has to be a 2. 2. 4, so those 3 clues are essentially done now. We've used them up. Now this one is going to be a little bit limited, so it can't be a 7, obviously. So it could be 1, 6, it can't be 2, 5, and it can't be 3, 4, because we've already got the 2 and 4 up here. So this is a 1, 6, which gives us 3 and 5 there. I guess I don't know how much I need to pencil mark. Maybe I should just wait and see if we need them. Okay, so we could probably do something similar down here. So this is either a 3, which would make this a 2, 2, 3, because 5 is either 1, 4, 2, 3, or 5. Now there are 3 possibilities for 5, but the 3 is either a 3 or a 1, 2 again. So if it's a 3, this is a 2. And then this could be, but this couldn't be 1, 4. If this is a 3 and a 2, 1, 4, this would be 3, 4, and it would keep going up. So it has to go down. So if this is a 3, it's a 2 and a 5. If it's 1, 2, then this is a 4. And again, this would have to be a 5, because if this is a 2, you can't do 3 and 2 because it's descending. It needs to be ascending. So either way, this one is a 5, similar to how this was a 4, either way. And so now you could do 1, 2, you could do 3, 2. But this has to be, right, this 5 can't be 5. So it has to either be 1, 4, which this can't be a 4, or it has to be 2, 3. So it has to be 2, 3. That's now a 3, which means we need to descend. We can't keep going up. So this has to be a 1 because it can't be the 2. We have 4 and 6 right there. Okay, now the only clue we haven't used is the 8, so let's look at that one. So 8 can be, it can't be 1, 7, because we can't have a 7. It could be 2, 6. It could be 3, 5, but there's a 5 down here, so it can't be. So it could be 2, 6, or you could do a 3-digit sum to 8. Oh, I didn't consider the 3-digit over here, but it would have been 1, 2, 4, and we already had the 2, 4 up there. But this one, in order to make 3 with 8, you need to use a 1, and there's no 1 down here. So this has to be 2, 6. And that will disambiguate those. Very nice. Now it's just Sudoku from here on out. So this is 3 and 5, and the 3 down below will give those to us. These two are 1 and 4, and the 4, 6 down below will give us those. These are now 1 and 6. These are 3 and 4. Here you go, 2, 5. So this is 5 and 2. The 5 will give us those. And what do we want to do from there? Let's go back over here. What did I say? 3 and 4 right here. Yep, and the 3. So now we got the 3, so we can do that. And these are 1 and 6. We don't know those yet. Let's look down here. These are 4, 5, and 6. This one can't be 5. Oh, these can't be 6. So this is 6. These are 4 and 5, which we know the order because of the 5 over here. And now the 4 gives a 6, 4. This is a 2 and a 3. These are 1 and 4, and the 4 over there gives us the order, and 6 and 1. There we go, 420. Some people will appreciate that as my solving time. All right, well, that was a pretty fun puzzle. A unique rule set that I had never seen before, and that's always fun to try and learn something new and see how the logic works out. So thank you to Clover for making that puzzle, and thank you to Ranks for allowing me to solve it for you. And I suppose Ranks or somebody else will see you again soon with another Sudoku adventure.